Malia, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me. It's so nice to see you again.
Absolutely. So this is your third time on the show. Do I have to get you like a mug or like a pop turner
I need
pen
a
or
senior
something?
hat at this point. I'm ready.
Okay. We chatted a little bit about the movie last time we spoke, but it wasn't out. We couldn't say much, but now we could talk about it. I mean, let's just first thing I wanted to kind of talk about is, Perfect Princess. Like that came out. That is like the bop of all bops. Like I just wanted to
Yeah.
like it is obviously the movie has an all amazing songs. You do an incredible job, but like what was that like when people were finally starting to be able to hear Perfect Princess? And you went to Disney to film it too. Like what
Yeah.
was that like when it kind of finally came out there?
No, I mean, I think it's really funny. I'm happy to hear it's a bop of all bops. I think we have to
Oh,
crown it that for sure. It's such an earworm, and it really is that one that even while we were shooting it, as soon as somebody would say perfect, we would have to follow it up by princess just because it was pure habit at that point. So to have finally be shared with everybody and to experience it. It was the first musical number that we shot. We had trained for that one in particular because it was this opening number. It had to be perfect, princess. And
it's
you see,
awesome.
it's a thing. And so it really feels like a big honor that people have fallen in love with it the same way that we were able to while filming it. It's the only one that's at Ord on prep too. It's iconic.
And is it just me or that line? Like, there's a lot of lines, but like "perfect princess nepo babies." Like, I feel like that's just run free in my mind.
So good. Brendon, who plays our Max Hatter, he crushed it without even knowing how iconic he was going to be, truly.
Absolutely. Thing I wanted to kind of ask you is so interesting with, these amazing worlds that Disney has created in regards to kind of Descendants. You could say the same thing with zombies and with Camp Rock coming out, the new film and everything. The possibilities are endless, right? You know what I mean? So many
For sure.
characters, so many ways they could take these stories. Do you think about that? Especially maybe even before, filming Wicked Wonderland, that like there's so many opportunities, like because it's such a big universe. Like it's interesting to think about.
No, absolutely. I feel like that's one of the big blessings about being a part of these franchises is that you kind of feel that endless opportunity within the role that you play as an individual, but also this world that you get to step into. And I think the last movie in particular, it kind of opened us into a whole new realm. I mean, Wonderland, how often do you get to see that portrayed with such an incredible budget and such an amazing team on a screen? They all poured their hearts and souls into making it as whimsical and as fantastical as it was. So I'm really proud. I mean, you named all the things going on tour. They're gonna make it all as incredible as you see it on screen for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's so cool too. The live tour and like hearing all these
Uh,
bops and hopefully the
yes, the
bop of all
bop.
bops, you know?
The bop of all bops, okay?
Oh
Very true.
man, so good. That little like also like before the whole like when we see like Alexandro and Joel before that part, right? With when we see everyone, that
Yes.
little tech like that there's like that what is that? What do you call that? It's like that little bridge before. The one was
Yes.
like bow, bow down. Like it's so yeah.
Wait, you did your research. It really was. And it's funny, that part of the song, that little bridge, we
Bridge,
added
yes,
it
thank you.
in
I'm
like
like it's early. I'm like
so
the
no, no,
bridge.
no, you killed, you killed. You gave me the word. We added that part of the song like in post-production. Originally, it was like such a short like snap, and we had to like literally sew it together because we realized there was so much room between both parts of the songs before you do see Alex and Joel. They're so fun. Like I'm just
Yeah.
so excited talking about it. They're just stars. They're so cool.
And
So
it's like that
I'm
was like the
excited.
perfect intro because they put that out before the movie was out. That was like perfect if you think
They
about it,
really
right?
did.
Perfect
Prince.
princess.
Yeah, yeah.
Nepo babies. um no, it's so great. Okay. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to the production design. Shout out to set deck. Shout out to
Mhm.
everyone. It looks amazing. What
Agreed.
is that like getting there and seeing everything? We talked about it a bit last time, but like it's probably crazy, right? Because it feels so immersive and like you're like literally in Wonderland.
No, literally, I'm from Vancouver, and so literally it was like all of the places I had grown up going to somehow were now pink and purple and blue and orange and yellow. And I was like, I had a sandwich there last week. This is very different. But no, it truly was it was incredible to step into. What's really rare about these films in particular is you'd assume kind of in this Marvel-esque way that it would all be green screen because it all looks so like a whole different realm to step into. But the majority of our set were all practical, which is such a wild concept to me still. I get chills. Tyler Durden, our actual set deck designer, did such an incredible job in really masterfully creating what the teacups will look like, what the mushrooms will look like, literally having to like go through tests and trials of 1,000 different like life-size mushrooms or making this like huge picnic basket that you see with Dancing with the Enemy. There's so much to it and so much heart that you wanted to show up as an individual every day as with as much like fire and as passion as they did every single day beforehand.
Oh, absolutely. And it's so crazy as well too because the movie drops, people get to see it, right, all over the world. And it's a crazy feeling, right? Because you make this film, you put everyone put everything they had into this movie. You wait and it's out there. Take me through that kind of lot like it's finally getting out there now. Like take me through what you're feeling about it kind of getting disseminated into the world.
No, it's funny. Before I was hopping on this call, I was like, what are people saying? What are people saying? I think there's something so magnetic about wanting to hear something like people's opinions about something that was so close to your heart for so long. And kind of what we were talking about earlier about like Perfect Princess was this like secret that we had to keep. Like this whole movie is this whole different world that we kind of had to back pocket and kind of forget about so you don't get too excited, so you don't share it within every single moment they get the opportunity to do. So now being able to talk about it so openly and so freely as the true fangirl that I am with this project, I think it feels very special. It's a big honor to be able to represent it, and yeah, I'm just proud of it. I'm very curious to see what the reactions have been.
Absolutely. It's interesting as well too because I'm a filmmaker as well, so I think about these things, and I think it's interesting when you have ensemble cast and you have scenes where it's just like two characters, where it's like you and Brandy, for example, right? And you're chatting,
Yeah.
and then we kind of go to the next scene. How big does the mindset change preparing for like ensemble cast scenes versus kind of one-on-one scenes? Like, is it completely different, or is it all kind of storytelling preparation similar to ensemble versus one-on-one?
No, yeah, I mean that's a great question. It's such an ensemble cast. I've been part of an ensemble cast since I was like 12 years old. That's
Well,
like big.
Babysitters Club, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's
absolutely.
exactly that. Like I forgot about how there's this musicality to it that's so unlike doing a one-on-one scene. A one-on-one scenes, you have room to breathe. You have room to really play around with your castmate and you can bounce off of one another and you really are just observing their performance and reacting to that. And so then with like an entire group, especially this one in particular, where we're such over the top characters, we're such over the top storylines. You make it over the top in a way where like chiming in has to be done in such a rhythmic way. It has to be, there's this one scene I remember, it's when Red gets the card from her mom to say that she's been captured and we're all kind of like beefing on the courtyard. It took the entire day to film. It's like 30 seconds within the movie, but it was a full like 17-hour day of okay, everyone make sure that like even framing wise, like you all have to be in the frame. So make sure that like you have to hit your line. And as soon as you don't, like, okay, we'll restart. So it really is a whole different realm to kind of digest and be prepped for in particular.
Absolutely. Wicked Wonderland just came out, so this answer for the next question might have to be more in regards to Rise of Red. So I want to ask you in regards to this. So I find it very interesting. We talk about the songs, the bops, Perfect Princess bops, all the bops. And music, like it's a two-headed monster, right? You know, it's like people watch the movie, they love the characters and everything, but they love the music, right? And it's interesting because you're gonna have your favorite songs from the movie, right? And
Right.
other fans from all around the world are gonna have their favorite songs, right? Their
Totally.
favorite songs might not necessarily be yours, or like songs or selects that you might not think of. I love pop punk, right? And my some of my favorite bands growing up, like Sum 41, Green Day, Blink 182.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite songs are like they call the deep cuts, right? Songs that weren't like the big radio songs, right? And like
Right.
something like that. So when you hear from fans like their favorite songs, right?
Yeah.
Compared to yours, and you're like, wow, I didn't think about that. Does that kind of change your rankings at all ever? Where you like go back and be like, you're right. This is like a bop. You know, it's interesting to think about, right?
No, it's true. I feel like there's been moments when somebody has like a very they seem more connected to a song than anything else. And I feel like within their own personal story, that connection kind of flips a switch in your own brain. They're like, oh, I've never thought about it that way before. In terms of favorites, though, every time that I hear Perfect Princess, I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to hear that. That was not my favorite song.
This is a
Just
theme, a
because
Perfect Prince. I started right off the gate, right? Like, what?
no, exactly. Like it's so addicting. And it is that earworm. And I think it's because it was the one that we lived with for the longest of times. It's like background noise at this point. It's like our white noise was Perfect Princess. And so it feels very cool to have people really be obsessed with it the same way that we were the first month of filming. I'm really excited for people to like start singing the songs in like the real world and hear it in different places. I feel like it's one of my favorite parts about when these films actually get some sort of love with Rise of Red in particular. I think that was a really, really special part of it. Like Life is Sweeter was a fan favorite in a way that I don't think any of us were really expecting. Gelatin went so far and beyond that it was like, shoot, like you guys made this what it is. So it's all up to the audience for sure.
Do you have a favorite song from your first three Descendants movies? Like at all? Like do you because I have because like shout out Brenna D'Amico, one of my good friends, made
Oh
films
my
of
gosh,
her,
yes.
the
Yeah.
best. Good to Be Bad is like my probably one of my favorites one that she said she thought she did like a Watch Mojo interview while she said that she thinks that's the coolest song. I love that song.
I agree. No, I fully agree. I was able to do that one on tour, and as soon as they like handed me the rights to that, I was like, really? I was like, really? This is the one you're trusting me with? It's such a fun song. It's so like MJ Jackson, like Michael
That one
Jackson
also has, you remember the bridge I
vibe,
was talking about, Perfect Princess? There's like a bridge with like a bass, you know what I'm talking about? Like more at the end. Like it's
right?
the best thing ever.
It's so like I don't know. It's so I love that
Oh,
one
I love
so much.
music so much. PD Beats was my stage name when I used to play in bands, like pop punk and metal bands growing up. So I
No
like,
way. Did you play in
yes,
bands?
I used to play in bands. I used to be a concert promoter and everything. I used to like, I literally, what I do for fun is curate playlists. That's all I do. Like some people like will just be in the morning having their coffee doing crossword puzzles. I'm on Spotify finding music.
You're there with the QR code. You're going,
I'm just literally finding
something.
music and being like, this sounds like this. Like I'm a playlist maker. That's like what I do.
That's incredible. Do you do like the whole like photo, like different photo for every playlist too?
I don't
Like,
do the photos. I will now that you brought that up because that's amazing. We're
same.
helping each other out. It's great. But it's just there's so much amazing music out there, like so much
There
from
is.
all around the world, and it's like
It's too
it makes me
much.
so much. It makes me so happy when I find like a song from
Yes.
like 8 years ago, and I'm like, where's this song been?
It's just been hiding. It's been hiding, waiting for you. It's a different language. No, I agree. I fully
It's so
agree.
great. But you know what? Descendants, Wicked Wonderland on Disney Plus. Can't wait for everyone to see it. So good to see you again. Thank you so much for your
So
time.
nice to see you again. Thank you for having me again. Always so much fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, your Instagram account is your name to keep up to date with everything. There's gonna be a lot of cool things. There might be something else really cool in regards to pop alternative coming soon that they might have to check out.
Ooh, wait. I'm gonna stay posted on that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this has been Pop Alternative, youtube.com/Pop Alternative previous episodes. Until next time, this is Malia Baker and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.